Shade, Blade, 57. Let's play.
Jeez.
Alright, let's do a game while we wait for Merrick.
You look.
Jump it.
I was gonna say, if you look at the drop since October 27th, that's ridiculous.
Yeah. Fucking Yanks.
Forget everything you know about blank, because now we've supercharged it with blank.
Um.
Just realized I have a couple cards that are good for this one.
I don't have any that are really good for this one, so.
Ugh.
Forget everything you know about farting and walking away, because now we've supercharged it with sniffing glue. Or, forget everything you know about anal beads, because now we've supercharged it with figuring out how to have sex with the dolphin. You know what? Okay, now you win.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
Okay.
Enough. That was ridiculous enough that I'm not going to oppose it.
Yeah.
In 1,000 years, when paper money is a distant memory, how will we pay for goods and services? In 1,000 years, when paper money is a distant memory, how will we pay for goods and services?
Sure.
My money's on nanomachines. Nanomachines made of smaller, infinitely smaller nanomachines.
Smallest nanomachines.
The smallest. Yeah, we'll be trading the handicapped around.
Yeah, didn't give in to the blank card.
I'm sorry,
Come on.
credit makes too much sense.
Give credit where credit's due.
But before I kill you, Mr. Bond,
Yeah.
I must show you blank.
I have nothing good for this one.
Unfortunately, I have something good for it.
But before I kill you, Mr. Bond, I must show you my soul. But before I kill you, Mr. Bond, I must show you a gassy antelope. I must show you my soul.
Hurrah!
And then he plays a saxophone.
Bwah,
Like
bwah,
Clinton.
bwah, bwah, bwah. That's my saxophone impression.
Yeah.
I never truly understood blank until I encountered blank.
Sure.
It's just me, or are these both kind of bad?
Yeah, they're both pretty bad.
I was like, I read the first one, I'm like, oh, maybe the second. Okay, which one is less terrible? I never truly understood flying sex snakes until I encountered Neil Diamond's greatest hits. Or, I never truly understood grandma until I encountered battlefield amputations.
Grandma's seen some shit.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, it's darker.
I'm not bothered by that.
I was a little tempted to go with Neil Diamond's greatest hits, but it's like, it's darker.
2 a.m. in the city that never sleeps. The door swings open, and she walks in, legs up to here. Something in her eyes tells me she's looking for blank. 2 a.m. in the city that never sleeps. The door swings open and she walks in, legs up to here. Something in her eyes tells me she's looking for blank.
Sure. Um,
2 a.m. in the
I
city
guess
that
she's a
never
doctor.
sleeps. The door swings open and she walks in, legs up to here. Something in her eyes tells me she's looking for an erection that lasts longer than 4 hours. 2
go till
a.m.
6 a.m.
Never sleeps. The door swings open and she walks in, legs up to here. Something in her eyes tells me she's looking for a real lizard that spits blood from its eyes. I think she's looking for a lizard. That's fucking hilarious.
I think I'm winning just on absurdity.
Yeah, you are. You very much are.
The healing process began when I joined the support group for victims of blank.
Happening.
The healing process began when I joined a support group for victims of substitute teachers,
Know what I'm
victims
talking
of
about.
Vikings. Victims of Vikings,
Yeah.
because I think it sounds better in my head.
Plus,
No.
everyone, down on the ground. We don't want to hurt anyone. We're just here for blank.
That's what they're there for.
We're well together.
Aww.
They can be there for either one of those.
Yeah.
Everyone down on the ground. We don't want to hurt anyone. We're just here for tickling Sean Hannity even after he tells you to stop.
Ah.
Notice a pattern with the two of you.
What?
That Dufrezne, if the first answer he reads is generally the one he picks, and with Telly, the second answer he reads is generally the one he picks.
Usually, I don't bother reading both if I know I like one better.
Yeah.
I just read it out loud for the purpose of your recording.
I like the dramatic effect. I like the dramatic effect of reading all of them. Blank. It's a trap.
I try to read all of them just
I'll read both of them if
I've
they're really
I've
funny.
already said worse.
Yeah.
I've said terrible things on the internet.
Who hasn't?
The terrible things on the internet.
Blank, it's a trap. I guess.
I'm pandering a little bit with this.
Yeah. Oh.
Apologizing. It's a trap. Gulags. It's a trap. Well, gulags are not exactly that much of a trap, per se.
Whereas
You know,
apologizing
they're more of a
is
threat.
admitting you did wrong. It's a trap.
Yeah, true. True. Hooray.
During Picasso's often overlooked brown period, he produced hundreds of paintings of blank. I have one of the greatest cards in this game in my hand.
Yeah, well,
During Picasso's often overlooked brown period, he produced hundreds of paintings of crying, shitting, and eating spaghetti.
that gets brown.
He produced hundreds of paintings of bling. Crying, shitting, and eating spaghetti.
I was hoping I'd win with the fact that it's like, well, he sort of did actually. just paint a lot of bling. Melting bling. Having problems with blank? Try blank. Oh, damn it. Every time on mine, I just have the best cards for it. Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
I'm gonna. Oh. Having problems with me? Try a sad hand job. Having problems with panda sex? Try taking off your shirt. Oh. I'll go with the first one.
Hurrah.
Both were good.
Yeah, both were pretty good. So what's my anti-drug?
I wish I had a blank
So what
card.
keeps Telly
I would've
away
just
from
put
drugs?
Drugs.
The correct answer is liquor, but
Oh, alcohol is a drug, right? It's just illegal.
yeah, it
drug.
is. It is. Yeah, you are right there. It is a legal drug. Doesn't mean it does any less work in keeping me off the real hard drugs. Just alcohol is the best thing ever. Without it, mankind would still be living in caves in before they had alcohol.
Oh, okay. We know who wins. One
Yes.
is the good answer, one's the throwaway.
I used a blank card for that.
One is the love of my life, and the other is free samples.
Whoa,
Yeah.
You don't love free samples?
Free samples are pretty good. Brandy is better. How I got through 2 university degrees. Yeah, 2 university degrees.
Yeah, but what has been making life difficult at the nudist colony? Colony, not colony. Words, how do they work?
This card makes this. Yeah.
Yeah.
What has been making life difficult at the nudist colony? Jumping out at people. What has been making life difficult at the nudist colony? Sneezing, farting, and coming at the same time. Both of these could make life difficult at the nudist colony. But I feel one has a chance of leading to the other.
just the logic of that, like, I jumped out at you. I just came.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I do not know I do not know with which weapons World War III will be fought, but World War IV will be fought with blank.
I went with truth.
As did I.
Throwing stones at a man until he dies.
Oh.
Yep.
In his farewell address, George Washington famously warned Americans of the danger of blank. The correct answer is the Owens orangutan wearing a poorly manicured rug.
I do not have a blank card for this, so
Yeah.
I can't put that in.
Ooh.
Yes, well.
Racist or homophobic?
Yeah.
Huh.
Bear in mind, Washington is before Lincoln.
Yes, sadly.
Oh yeah, they loved gays back then.
In his farewell address, George Washington famously warned Americans about the dangers of being fabulous. In his farewell address, George Washington famously warned Americans about the dangers of the mixing of the races.
Yeah.
Personally, I think he was more afraid of the fabulousness.
I'll accept it.
Yeah.
I think they were both good.
Yeah, they were.
Do you lack energy? Does it feel? Does it sometimes feel like the whole world is blank? Zoloff.
I'm just gonna leave this here.
I have the perfect card for this. Every time.
Okay.
Do you lack energy? Does it sometimes feel like the whole world is the primal ball slapping sex your parents are having right now? Do you lack energy? Does it feel like the whole world is getting so angry that you pop a boner? Zoloft. Registered trademark. One's just untrue because both my parents are at work.
No
Fair
one likes
enough.
that card.
Yeah, no.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
Oh, I always get the best cards for my own. During sex,
Yeah.
I like to think about blank.
Sure, I guess.
Oh yeah?
You know what? I'm gonna go with during sex, I like to think about Harry Potter erotica. Just
come
because
on,
I know people
being
who are
a
really into
dinosaur.
that, apparently. Know
Yeah.
people who are really into fan fiction. That's probably sort of accurate for some people.
But anyway,
Uh,
I
Yeah.
miss Tennessee. And if I could make the world a better place by changing one thing, I would get rid of blank. What would I, Miss
Well, I mean-
Tennessee, get rid of?
this is Miss Tennessee. And I feel like this card could be better used elsewhere, but
Oh, jeez. Oh, that one's good. That's just
I'm
blunt.
Miss Tennessee. And if I could make the world a better place by changing one thing, I would get rid of the Jews.
Miss Tennessee the neo-Nazi.
No, Miss Tennessee, the alt-right. I'm Miss Tennessee, and if I could make the world a better place by changing one thing, I would get rid of the 8 gay warlocks who dictate the rules of fashion. And by the fact my voice sounds like Richard Nixon. Which was completely unintentional, but whatever.
Yep.
I'm Richard Nixon and I'm Miss Tennessee.
Okay, well, I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, I could see it.
Miss Tennessee isn't on the alt-right.
Yay!
Miss Tennessee does not like those 8 gay warlocks.
No.
Okay. 6 things I could never do without. Oxygen, Facebook, chocolate, Netflix, friends, and blank. Lol. Well, I can live without Facebook and Netflix really easily, so. I don't care. I care nothing for those 2. But I guess in terms of the card, what's another thing I can't live without?
Yeah, are we playing this for what could you not live without, or what could, like, this hypothetical character that the card...
I'm thinking more hypothetical person,
Yeah.
so I'll probably pick whichever one's funnier.
Well, I generally do hypothetical person. Ooh, very different
6
direction.
things this hypothetical person could never do without. Auction, Facebook, chocolate, Netflix, friends, and the swim team all at once.
Oh.
Lol. Do I even need to read the other one?
No. That's the right answer.
Okay, I'm glad we just unanimously decided that one.
I was like, I have one that is good for you, and I have one that's good for a hypothetical character.
Yeah.
Hey, baby, come back to my place and I'll show you blank.
I love this.
Oh, hey baby, come back to my place and I'll show you Rush Limbaugh's soft, shitty body. Or, hey baby, come back to my place and I'll show you actually getting shot for real.
Fair enough.
Yep.
During his midlife crisis, my dad got really into blank. My dad got really into blank. During his midlife crisis, my dad got really into the milkman. During his midlife crisis, my dad got really into two midgets shitting into a bucket. Fortunately, I wish it was the milkman.
Terrible part is we both met your father.
I think.
I'm not even fighting with my real dad. I'm putting on a fake character.
Yeah, same. That's what I was thinking.
You know.
My life is ruled by a vicious cycle of blank and blank. My life is ruled by a vicious cycle of work and YouTube. Nah, more accurate. Work and editing.
Fair enough.
My life is ruled by a vicious cycle of letting yourself go, and a grande sugar-free iced soy caramel macchiato.
There you go.
My life is ruled by a vicious cycle of intelligent design and the invisible hand. But the invisible hand kind of implies that someone else rules my life.
Yeah, that's...
The invisible hand is a reference to capitalism.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, no, I'm explaining to Shake.
North America.
Yeah.
Bruh.
I don't go to Starbucks, though.
Yeah, Starbucks is garbage.
This season on Man vs. Wild, Bear Grylls must survive the depths of the Amazon with only blank and his wits.
Why do I still have this card in my hand? I still have actually getting shot for real.
Oh, don't select it. Because that happened to me once and I selected it and it just locked it and it's like, shit, I can't select anything else.
Yeah, I'm not gonna... I'm giving Bear Grylls a very excellent survival tool. I'm being nice to him right now.
Is it just urine?
No. He produces that himself. And then he drinks it.
Okay.
I don't like either of these.
Yeah. One of them was a throwaway.
Yeah. Oh, because one is way too practical. And the other one is like, well, that just brings him to another place where he has to survive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although...
one was a throwaway, the other one was an M16 assault rifle.
This season on Man vs. Wild, Bear Grylls must survive the depths of the Amazon with only blank and his wits. I'm going to go with depths of the Amazon with only a vagina that leads to another dimension and his wits.
Okay.
M16 too practical.
Well, no. It's part of the challenge.
Yeah. Woo! God damn, I love blank.
Oh.
The irony. The irony.
Ooh.
One of these is whatever. The other one's bleak.
Yeah.
Like, that's a crippling deck. I'm gonna take my mind off it by thinking about my worthless son.
You have a son? Congrats. And the Academy Award for blank goes to blank. No, Dufrezne could win it on this.
We'll see.
And the Academy Award for Mutually Assured Destruction goes to Robocop. I could see it. And the Academy Award for a genetically engineered super soldiers goes to a cop who is also a dog. Dog super soldier.
Oh,
That interests me a lot more than seeing Robocop get an Academy Award.
yeah, I'm not bothered by that either. I just got bad draws.
Dufrezne takes it.